you to get down on your knees and pray. You say goodbye to the good old days. They're never coming back, watch your future fade. I came to play, get my dues paid. I guess you had a dream, but it can't be saved. I came to play, there's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees and pray. You say goodbye to the good old days. They're never coming back, watch your future fade. I came to play, get my dues paid. I guess you had a
All right. What an eventful day. What an eventful day it's been. You know, I started the day out thinking, King will make it on time at home. He's supposed to be getting home a little earlier today. So we can run 9 matches. Why not? Let them all eat cake. Then it turns out I had to stay at work a little longer because I worked to work late. And I had to make up some time. And then traffic hits you. And you're like, crap, that sucks. So that's terrible. And then the next thing you know, oh, hey, we got an event going on Classic Tetris for the next 3 Fridays. Oops, we didn't tell you. We're double booked. Well, the king says it's okay. Because this is really the best channel in all of Classic Tetris. You know you want to be here. The king is back at his home station. This is the channel that made me famous and made Classic Tetris Wrestling famous. And in fact, I'm going to be famous later today. Because if you're watching WWE SmackDown, you're going to get to hear the king of the restreams live there tonight. Making all you jabronis famous here while I stream. Get ready, baby, because the king's about to take it up a notch. It's game time. We're going to see some tag team matches with the Blue Scuti. Ooh, I can't believe it. We got the Twitch TV Championship as the main event. And King's boy on Eastern time? You got to be kidding me. He's going to play the Tetris time tonight. All the fun stuff is about to happen, baby. And I can't wait. But what I can wait is for a friend of ours here. One of our players, Mr. Avrix, if you don't mind, there's something wrong with your stream. If you're getting set to play, there's something wrong with your stream. I don't see no gameplay. It's got some weird thing. It's got a message. There's a message there that looks so friggin' weird. What does it say here? I'm going to interact with your browser. It says, if you are reading this, then I'm not streaming right now. How sad. Maybe I should refresh I probably should refresh your page. Maybe the king's goofing the balls here. Maybe a refresh will do it. Yeah, the refresh did it. What a shock. Oh, there's your weird-ass cereal-eating son of a gun. All right, I fixed it. I figured it out. King's a dumbass. All right. We're going to get this shindig underway, folks. It is time for your Friday night fights. King is way behind schedule now. We were supposed to have already had this match probably done by now, but whoops, that's okay. We'll be up all night. That's fine. It's King's night. It's Friday night. It's time for the fights. Let's friggin' go. bang, 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 bang for me, baby. It's the man, the hottest man in all of classic Tetris. I'm making you all famous each and every Friday night, and we're back at my home where I can pop off like a crazy son of a bitch because there's no restrictions tonight. It is really, truly the king of the re-screams, the Kingsman. We're popping off here at the home of the house that I built on twitch.tv/Kingsman36. And guess what? For the first time ever, you're hearing me on the YouTube over at Kingsman36. Tonight, we got it all back, baby, and it's all right. We got ourselves 9 epic matches with so many things at stake. We're going to see some tag teams. We're going to see some champions. We're going to even see a kid get his ass whooped. But it's okay. It's fun and games until somebody says otherwise. And we're going to kick it off with 2 jabronis right here that might be doing some level 15 shenanigans to stall a little more. On the left-hand side, eating it up good because it is back in the King's hood. It's a jabroni trying to play on some crazy level that'll never work. This is Avrix. And on the right, ready to fight, is a player that might have a valid name, but it certainly ain't valid with me. Are they gonna beat this jabroni-eating cereal SOB? That is the valid username. I'm stoked. I'm ready, man, and I'm popping off. You even hear the old school song? That's the jam that made you famous, baby. And we gotta pay respect to it because I'm here and I'm ready to play and I'm ready to fight. Players, go ahead and pick your level selections because we're gonna get this thing underway. Hey, hey. We got ourselves 9 epic fights. As mentioned, the Twitch TV Championship will main event AV Geek and Lapis will go one-on-one. Dan V and Tetris time. And guess what? Scuti's here. You'll get him in a bit. Let's go. All right. We're here, baby. Fight night. Back on the King's channel. I'm pretty damn excited. Fun times await as we're going to get the show on the road. Level 15 being requested by Avrix. They have asked for the seed. I've given it to them. R7. The seed is pinned to the chat. It'll be 73680A. That is 73680A. Welcome in. Slim Jim, or whatever that is. Slim Jim. Kingsman always gives 200% level of intensity, whether it's for 3,000 viewers or 37. It's only one way to go, man. You got to go all in, baby. We're ready. Level 15. Have to fix this chat. It's cutting off here. I can barely read it. King, fix your chat, bruh. Fix this gamer chat. Sheesh. Damn you, Restreamio. Alright. Give me your favorite gopher is here. What's up? Cox Daddy J, my man, workhorse at CTWC. You are the best. Got a ready from Valadur's name. We need a ready from Avrix, por favor. Hit the start button instead of accidentally the select button. It's fine. It's fine, Avrix. It's all fine. We have readies from both players. We are going to get this one counted down. It's showtime. We got 9 matches. I'm going to be here all night. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. We're off and running. So welcome all of you. This is the Friday Night Fights on its original home. If you've been a fan of watching it on the Classic Tetris channel, well, now you're a fan of the King because you're watching it over here on the original channel where it all started. This is the Kingsman 36 Twitch channel, along with the first time ever we are streaming to the YouTube. So anybody out there watching on YouTube, well, you are absolutely kind. Thank you so much for doing that. Trying to build those numbers. King trying to be famous. Meanwhile, Afric's trying to not tap out. We are in trouble here. That's a tap out from Afric's. One push down point is all we can muster. Oh, my word. Say it ain't so, Afric's. Ay, chi. One push down point avoids the terribleness that would have been 0 points. Club 0. Nearly avoided. Man, oh man, what a rough start. And since we're back on the King's channel, we can play this friggin' soundbite to start the night.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh my god. That was terrible. Oh, that was so bad. Unfortunate. Well, we're ready to go for game number 2. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah. That was brutal. People wondering, who the hell was that just spoke? Yeah, I'll give it to you again.
Oh, fuck me.
R7 will never figure out who that is. Ooh. That's old school King right there, baby. That's old school friendlies. Ay. Good stuff. Nonetheless, here we are. We are back underway. It is the Friday Night Fights. I am your host, the King of the Restreams. Man, it feels good to be back here, man. Feels good. We got preempted because conflict of scheduling without being told that was going to happen. But technically, it's okay. It's okay. Because I did actually forget that my good friend, Mr. Beast and Shin, kind of mentioned at CTWC that they're planning on doing some sponsored tech stuff this, within the coming weeks, and didn't realize it was going to be this soon. So I was like, yeah, Shen, we'll collaborate. I'll come and commentate for you. No problem, brother. And then he messaged me today, says, we have stuff going on tonight. Are you joining? I was like, what? I'm doing my own thing, bro. What are you talking about joining? So here we are. Shenanigans afoot as far as the early days are concerned. I can't figure out this Restreamio chat thing. Why is this so scuffed? It's cutting off the bottom of the words. What? Oh, Restreamio stink. What doesn't stink is these players. These players are good. Give a crown to Valid. Okay, 1 second. Chill, bro. Chill. R7 wants to be a freaking producer now. Blimey, King. Also trying to tell you, you got to give a crown to that lovely young chap that has a CRT as the picture, while the serial boy is stuffing his face. I'm just blimey King. There you go, R7. We give the Crown to Valor username. King is just spouting things right now. You gotta let King cook, man. Let the King cook, please. IanKeith not liking that image at all, indeed. Perfect accent right there, indeed. Cox Danny J. Talk of the J leads to a Lombard. Ooh, simul bangerings. Yes. Players get that going. Valid username at 149. Averix at 134. That's 130. Now it's at 153, 321. That's 153,320 more points than what Averix had in the first game. Early shift there of the S. And it caused some problems in the stack. But we are low enough. And level 15. Can be cautious enough that we can take our time to fix this up. So a little bit of a late start. Apologies. We were supposed to start about 30 minutes ago, and that didn't happen. King was preoccupied with other things, and this last minute stuff of having to change the channels and all that shenanigans. So, and making sure people are fed. People gotta make sure they're fed because we got a long night. It's a friggin' long night. 9 matches. King doesn't do 9 matches anymore. How did that even happen? But I couldn't say no. Couldn't say no. We're back from CTWC. What a week that was. What a friggin' week. That was tremendous. Probably. In fact, not probably. It was. And I'm going to go out and say it. The greatest CTWC of all time. Plain and simple. Nothing better than that. It was the greatest CTWC of all time. Clean stock here for Valid to go to 197 and 68 lines. We're 2/3 of the way done on level 15. Arix going with a center well. I didn't use the J to help open things up. We'll use the long bar to get a triple in. Twas a great weekend for sure. I said wait. IanKeith already talking about excuses perhaps being handed over for their tag team match coming up shortly. They'll be going very shortly. A lot of good matches to come tonight. Valid at 224. Arix at 177. Things are keeping steady for the moment. They are getting set for transitions nearing to the level 16 speed. Arix will be there in about after this Tetris 7 lines, excuse me. Valid is 13 lines away. Gonna use the long bar to set up for a Tetris and then awkward placement of the J. Gonna look to just burn away L to open up the well. Nice shift at the square. I was looking to see if Valid was going to do that. And there's a nice high left stack. We have a transition occurred. Arix at 222. Tetris for Valid to go to 267 with 2 more lines to play before we transition to 16. Arix can take a safety skim of the double. No bars in sight to provide for some big scores. Still no bars. Oh, yes, gets it over there. There is a misstep of an S piece. That doesn't burn. I think Arix thought that was going to be a ghost burn. We got trouble in the bottle now. Can't get the long bar to the left, and that'll do it. Arix is finished at 245. Valid username. Sets up aggressively on that right side, and the long bar will show for the score. We go to 299. Add another one to go to 321. We're good for game number 2. And a quick 2-0 lead. GG's. Barakiri in the house. Kings pay $5. Started a half hour late. Half hour early, excuse me. Yeah, well. Technically, I guess. I don't know. We're technically late, but yeah, we're starting a little earlier than anticipated. Actually, we've been starting at 6:30 lately on the East Coast. That'd be 10:30 p.m. UTC for you jabronis out there. Well, your name says ready to go, and so is Arix. Let's not delay. Time to play. We're going to count them down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Louis Scoey's in the house. It's Kingsman, live and unfiltered on his OG channel. Oh, you know it, Louis. King is not shackled anymore. We let loose big time in the opener. We even play the old music that, you know, demonetizes the CTWC channel. But we're not there today. We're on my channel. Who cares about demonetization? Because we're on Twitch, baby. That's where we want to be. Give me all the bits and subs here, because I get 100% of that. No more splitting and sharing. We're here, baby. Give me my just desserts. Mark _ Tetris the raid party of 4. Thank you so much. Good sir. Talk about how you made Logan Paul famous last week. And I mean, hey, Louis, not for nothing, but rumor and innuendo is that my friends over at WWE, they liked what they saw. They liked what they saw over at CTWC. They were in attendance. And what I was told is that King has made an appearance on WWE TV. If you can friggin' believe it. Our friends over in the UK got the early edition. What is these been there from? Valid username. So spoiler alert, rumor and innuendo, King streaming live tonight. Will also be live on SmackDown. The dream has come true. I'm gonna close this chat box here. We're gonna go to my regular chat box. You Twitchers are talking. I got YouTube open on the side. If anybody from YouTube is chatting, I'll be watching there. Samantha Irvin, who? Get King, and you know it, 20 Dan. Right now we know that Avrex is in trouble again. Oh, got that J over. Oh, that's pretty impressive, Avrex. I didn't think you were gonna do it. We got some trouble. Long bar for the oh, it's a perfect L, and then the bar coming. Ooh, double long bars for Avrex, the back-to-back jacks. Save him. He almost was about to go to Top Out City, but we are alive and kicking. 141 for Avrex, 152 for the valid username. Cox Danny J looking forward to SmackDown. Someone clip King's appearance on SmackDown, please. Now, if you are a fan of the wrestling, well, Louis will have it. Louis always tapes all the wrestling episodes. He's good for that. So, Lou, enjoy that. Make sure you don't delete that VOD, Lou. You gotta keep that one forever. Now you'll say you know someone in real life that was on SmackDown. Not a fan, right? An actual person that was a part of the show. Incredible. Hello, King. Cobra in the house. Good to see you. Cobra saying, fun seeing Danny Cox J at CTWC. Of course, Danny Cox J, unsung hero there. That man worked his ass off. I'm not going to lie. And he didn't complain one bit. That's the one thing. Pretty much like everybody that was at CTWC, they worked their ass off. And I don't even think I heard one complaint. I was probably the only one complaining. Saying, man, I'm tired. That's probably me. I was probably the only one doing that crap. Aubrey's going to take the double, open up the well once more. We got a Tetris coming in. 177 for Avrex, 239 for Valid username. Valid looking to wrap this one up nice and tidy. Because that'll lead us into our next matchup coming up. It will be the Game Crasher Extraordinaire, Blue Scuti, in a tag team match. Teaming up with his fictitious car bucket mom, Catsugiri. They're going to team up, take on IanKeith and 20 Dan 03. Team names are very interesting. We love tag teams. Tag teams is something I'm going to build for the rest of the year as we get closer to perhaps starting the tag team championships. Been a lot of talk. King, when are you going to have belts for the tag teams, man? Well, when enough players play tag teams, right? You can't have a tag team division when there's only 3 active tag teams. It makes no sense. We need more tag teams, and we're going to get one tonight. Nice J-Tuck there for Avrex at 227. His transition already to level 16. We're at 303 for Valid. Has 7 lines left to go. Can still get some nice scores in. Unfortunately, closes the well. A couple of flat solutions. Good adjustment of the T-piece for the square to come on home. And the long bar engage will transition us to level 16. 325 to 253. Avrex going to have to start clawing the way back. Otherwise, Valid username going to smoke it out and get the sweep to open the show. Good double for Avrex. T to open up the well. Has a L dependency. Going to turn into a long bar one. Long bar comes in. And a couple extra burns will take us to level 18. 262 for Avrex. 330 for Valid. The L opens up. We go to level 17. Some interesting decisions on placements here for Valid. Could be trouble in a bottle. Hangarang T! Hangarang everything! We're done at 335. Avrex, the chase down has begun. 335 at 395 is what you need to surpass. 336 will win you game number 3, and we'll continue on if you can do it. We're on level 19 speeds. This is where it gets tricky. The line out certainly available. Will Avrix take that path, or will we look to go a little bit more ferocious? Avrix, Bangarang, Tetris. A lot closer now that we can line it out. Bit of a awkward placement of the TPs. Still needs 10,000 more points to bring this one home. Got to be careful. Plenty of burns available. Interesting placement of the JPs. Oh boy. Nothing's burning. Doesn't go flat to the left. Oh, Avrix. Oh no. No. No!
Oh no! No! No!
What a tough break right there for Avrix. It was simple line-out strats needed. A little greedy, perhaps, and it's over. Valor username will sweep. Easy peasy. Game, set, and match belong to you. GG's. Unfortunate ending there for Avrix. Looked like we were going to go to a game number 4, but it all fell apart just like that in moments. And we're going to move on over to the winner's scene and congratulate a winner of this matchup with a CRT. There you go. It's a valid username. Your winner for our opening bout here on the Friday Night Fights. Back here on the Kings channel. We're home. Well done for you. If your fans like to see what a CRT looks like, that's what it looks like. There's your screen. Right? No shame in that. You know, players don't want to show a face. Don't want to show... Well, I don't know. Would I take this over an anime photo? I guess, right? Who knows? But nonetheless, congratulations to you, Valid. Big win to open up the show. Episode number 23. GG's. One down. Plenty more to go. We got 8 more matches still to come. Blue Scuti's grandpa is in the house. He knows what's coming up next. Tag team match. Everyone's favorite, the Blue Scuti. Top 8 of CTWC. Getting right back into action. There's no sleep. No days off, as they say. Scuti and Catsugiri, the Car Tappers, are going to take on a team that's been waiting to get their debut happening. Rivals, now frenemies. IanKeith and 20Day03 form the Car... What is it? It's called the Car. The Cleanup Crew. That's their name. The Cleanup Crew. The old vibes of the Wrecking Crew, if you're a wrestling fan. Hint it, nudge, nudge, Cox Daddy J. That match is coming up. And it's next after these pre-roll notices. Oh, Katsugiri. Oh, my word, my dear. This is a tag team match. You're forgetting. You're forgetting. Where is your lovely man, Dan? He should be explaining to you that this is the tag team match. We use Nestra's champs. We use good old-fashioned NTC. So you do not need to be live on the Catsugiri. We'll say that for Dan later. You need to go to the link that the King shared for you, so that way you can join the match room. And of course, Dan like, oh yeah, lol, oops, King. I'm sorry, King. I totally forgot. I got distracted because we were still eating leftover cheesecake. It was so good, King. Thanks for paying. Oh, anytime, Dan. Anytime. I don't mind. You know, how could I ask when I invite you guys, I invite you guys for cheesecake. How can I ever demand payment? Your presence here on the show to make me famous is payment enough. Thank you. Of course he did. Yes, of course he did. Cocksteady J. Yes, he was very polite. Yes, he knows. Although we did have a joking moment when Kat went to the bathroom to freshen up. Dan and I had a funny moment together. What a guy! Well, you know, listen, Vince paid me, so I had some money to burn. I got to be leftover cheesecake with the King is involved. Because they bought their own afterwards. Alright, Kat says I should be in, I think. Let's see. You are in. You do not need to send the Ninja Cam. There is a button. If you go to the settings, you could just click on the Ninja Cam there. There's if you go to settings, Kat, or Dan, if you're doing that, please. If you go to the settings tab, there is a checkbox there that says video. Just click that instead. You do not need to send me the Ninja Cam. I see you guys, so we're set. Catsugiri, I see you. I see Daniel. Louis says, should do remote commentary for CWC Canada. Make it happen. That we could do. If Marty wants to do that, we could do some remote commentary. I will not be able to attend. I told Martz officially, yeah, that's not going to happen. But I can officially say the King will be at CTWC Jonas Cup. That is official. King will be at CTWC Jonas Cup. That is booked. Jonas Cup. King. I'll be there. Wouldn't miss it for the world, right? Canada, unfortunately, well, it's a little bit harder. I was not going to work out. But I will enjoy from the sidelines. I will enjoy watching there. Alright, so we're waiting on Scuti, and Ian's got to recalibrate. So we're waiting on Ian to recalibrate, and Scuti, MIA at the moment. We'll wait and see where he is. He's got to show up soon because he's going to be involved in that Classic Tetris thing that's going on later. So hurry up, Scoot. Get your butt over here. All right, the blue scooter has arrived. He is getting set. He should have the link. So we should be almost ready to go. Patience is a virtue. And I got plenty of it, apparently. Oh, Scuti, that piece is very shimmery. My word. Scuti gonna calibrate here for a moment. Those are some shimmery pieces, Scoot. Sheesh. Oh, look who's here. Majos with a subscription. 41 months. Thank you so much for resubscribing. Whee! 41 months with the king of the restreamers. Indeed. Ampu is here. Ampu knows all about NTC when he's awake. Good to see you, Anpu. Just waiting on the car tappers. They are, looks like, calibrating and working on ninja cams and all the like. King, say the F word. I'll sub. How about if this person says the F word?
Oh, fuck me.
Does that work, Ty? Does that work? That. Oh my god, Cat. Ugh, you're gonna make me have to do work now, son of a bitch. No, King. No, King, man, I want you to say the F word. I can say the F word. F word. There you go. I said it. F word. Alright, let me go set up Cat's thingy here. Blue scooter, looks like he's got that set. That's all good. Alright, we're going to get started in just a moment. Let me put this cam together for the cat, and let's do this. One more minute, folks. I promise. One more minute. Alright, it's time. Let's go. It's tag team match time on the Friday Night Fights. Introductions, please. On the left-hand side is a team that has been waiting to be formed for ages. They've been looking for the chance to prove that their rivalry can now become a formidable alliance. These are two first ballot friendlies Hall of Famers. IanKeith, 2010-03, they form the Cleanup Crew. And on the right, forming for the first time to be on this friendly fight is the Game Crasher Extraordinaire. He is your hero. He is beloved among many as to be the next anointed one for Classic Tetris and finished in top 8 at the CTWC. Flanked by his Tetris mommy, this is the Blue Scuti Catsugiri. They are the Car Tappers. Tag team action that we've all been waiting to see. I can't believe it. It's going to happen, 1v1 action. Ooh, we got some stuff going on. Exclusive emotes you'll get. We're having all the hype trains happening here. But what we're going to do first is go over the rules, because maybe there's some new people here. They don't know what tag teams look like, so let's go over the rules real quick for all of you. This is how a tag team works. It's a 2v2 battle using the Nestor shares. That's why it took so long to do. Players are going to team up to get the highest combined score in a game. If one player tops out, their partner will continue until they have topped out or have overtaken the opposing team's score. Players can choose to start on any level from 15 to 19 and don't have to play the same level as any other player. And matches are best of 5. First team to 3 wins the match. And of course, before we begin, major shout out to my man K9 watching Tetris. 10 gift subs to the community. Arctic XC, Doc Pie, Avrix, Kafka's Cat, AV Geek, Joka 64, Magaling Ding, Wintera, Javanti, and Corginus all get subs to the channel thanks to my man K9 watching Tetris. You're a goat, like always. And give one to Dan V. Why the hell not? Because he's just lying there like a goofball. All right, players. So if we're all calibrated and we all look like we're good to go, and it looks like it's working, that's awesome. Then you know what to do. In NTC, you could do the ready button. Just hit the ready button in NTC, and that will get us started. And note to my friend Catsugiri over there, Daniel, make sure that the tab is in. We must be tabbed in because it looks like we are not on the Nestor Champ side. That looks like we are not tabbed in, so please make sure that we are good to go there. Otherwise, that's going to be slideshow action for days on that screen. We have a ready from 20 Dan. We'll need a ready from the rest of our players. Scuti, for those that are wondering, will not be rolling for this match. He will be playing tap alongside Catsugiri. They will be the Car Tappers. So that should be a lot of fun. So players, again, make sure to hit the ready button on your NTC screen when you are ready to signal this so we can get the match started. Mendoala's here, 10 subs in one sitting. It's pretty standard for Kingsman. Too bad Van hasn't had 1 sub in 10 sittings. So I'm richer than Van these days, and more popular, of course. You know, he's not going to be on TV later. They don't have the 4K wide HD available for him to fit in the camera shot, so it's okay. Van is better to look at in 160p anyway. But good evening to you, sir. It's been a while. I have a ready from Catsugiri. We have a ready from Dan against the winning one readies from IanKeith, who's got a tremendous mask on. Wow, what is that mask, Ian? Woo! That is vicious AF. My word. And Vandy's going to get a sub from good old K9. Are we SPS? No, we usually don't do SPS, but we can if you want. Scotty's going to be tapping indeed. Yeah, Scotty's going to tap here. Ian says can see just fine. No problem. Just asking. Yeah, no, you can ask, but I don't know. All right, we got readies from 3 players, and we have a ready from Cat. So, Cat, if you... I mean, we got a ready from Scuti. Apologies. So, if Cat, you can let us know. Dan Butler says, I am ready. I know you're ready. I think everybody's ready. Let's do it. F it. It's time. We've stalled enough. It's NTC. What else could go wrong? Count them down, baby. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. It is fight time. And it looks like Dan is starting on level 16. Interesting strat here. Again, any level selected between 15 through 19 are allowed. So waiting on Cat. If you have started, please make sure that you are tabbed in. We see no game from Cat. Daniel, if you would like to just check on that. Make sure that that is going. Tetris for Ian, 46,000. Dan at 45,000. The cleanup crew starting at 92,000 combined. Scuti, 47,000. Waiting on Cat's score to appear. She has started. Is she still playing? I'm going to try something here. I'm going to kick her out real quick. And then we'll bring her back in. See if that works. That did not work. NTC moments, of course, right? Yeah. But it was working just fine. Players can keep going. We are just waiting on the Cat to fix that up. So just making sure that that is correct. Level 0 looks like it's working. Go ahead and start, Cat. And we are underway. So Cat will be behind quite a bit, but that's fine. It's all good. Having some funsies here. It'll be 342 for the cleanup crew, 127 for the card tappers, but Cat is about 40 lines behind the rest of the crew. So just take your time, my dear. Don't need to rush. Don't have to push down. Just take your time. Play your game. We're going to be here for a while. There's no rush. King ain't going anywhere. We're here all night tonight. So take your time. Oh, that is not good. Oh, card tapper. Oh, boy. We've got some shenanigans happening here for the card tapper Catsugiri. Oh, my God. What the hell? Now, reminder to player. Oh, and Scuti's going to top out at 160. Tappers are done just like that. 160 and 25,000 combined score, 185. Cleanup crew, Dan at 262. Ian at 214. Combined score, 477. The two of you are victorious for game number 1. GG's. Ay, caramba. Vince with the subscription. 24 months with the King. 2 years, baby. Cat gonna blame it on NTC shenanigans. Well, you wouldn't be the first one to say that. You gave the crown to the wrong side. We need the crown to the left for the cleanup crew. So congratulations, cleanup crew. You're off to a good start. 1 in. Card tappers struggling mightily there. Dan, of course, trying to be based. NTC is what I don't win CTWC. King, why is NTC so shite? I don't understand. King, why is NTC so shite? Well, Dan and Ian will tell you NTC is fine with them. I'll tell you. I guess it's a user error, not a programmer error. Players are all ready to go. Let's get them counted down for game number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, everybody has started. Level 18s all around. So Dan putting away that 16 shenanigan. Access denied with the Kingsman. Harry Hong emotes. Good to see you there. Titra saying we were robbed at CTWC. He didn't even play NTC. They didn't have that over on his stations. Scuti, some interesting board, but bringing it down. Looks like he'll be okay. Just looking for an L to kind of fix up that right side. Horizontal T and the horizontal L burn away 3 lines in 2 sequences. Clean. as a whistle. Scuti at 12,000. Catsugiri at 58,000. Both hit Tetrises to increase their score. Combined score for Card Tappers, 117. Cleanup Crew at 164. Tetris for Dan. Tetris for Ian. Now they're up 210. A 91,000 point lead to open. Scuti gonna just shift over. A couple of pieces to that left side. Gonna burn a triple away. While the other two players are just scoring away. I'm getting some Tetrises here. Get that Tetris again. And another one for Dan. Cleanup Crew at 310. Card Tappers at 201. A Tetris for Cat to go to 248 on the team side. And one for Scuti to get to 270. And one for Cat, just like that. Starting to get back in this game are the Card Tappers. So 3 out of the 4 players are playing with tap. Our Card Tappers speak for themselves. Scuti, the known roller, going to play tap. Scuti was a tapper first and foremost before switching over to roll and becoming the superstar that he is today. Cat, a tapper, thought it was a dasser and totally was corrected immediately when we put Cat on the Fave 5 King. You're a dumbass. I'm a tapper, not a dasser. I would never in my life do that. Pretty much taps like a dasser. That's the problem. So you can be easily fooled that way. Nice triple coming up there for Cat. Square, T, and the L start to help alleviate some of this stacking woes that we have here. Want to get that right side open. T will do it. And we are Tetris ready. Cat will slam the long bar in. 201 for Cat. Scuti slams one to go to 234. Card Tappers at 436 combined score. Cleanup Crew. Ian at 284. Dan at 270. 557. Add another Tetris to go to 580. And 603. Quickly the Cleanup Crew smashing along. Proving to be a very formidable team up. These are 2 lifelong rivals in IanKeith and 20 Dan. They have battled it out so many times. We've seen it many times on this program. They have fought for championships. Whether it be the bronze belt, the Twitch TV title, or the Phenoms, they've battled it out. Now that they have achieved those goals, it's become to the point where, hey, let's team up. King says he's going to get tag teams. Maybe we can win those belts and become the greatest champions of all time. I mean, excellent burns here for Dan. He's been in a bit of a slog ever since we kind of started focusing on the Cleanup Crew. He's going to tap his way. That left side got to get a square that was most certainly needed. This has allowed the Card Tappers to at least stay within range. You can see Dan playing around with a stuffy. He's just chilling. We're going to see Dan later tonight. For once, you're going to get Dan V playing at a reasonable hour for a British player, because he's still here in the States, hanging out with the Catsugiri. So he's actually playing at a decent hour, and he'll be in the primetime section. He'll be the second to last match. Guess you can call it the double main event. He'll be playing Tetris Time. Some CTWC regulars going to go at it. 806 for Card Tappers. They've made a great comeback. Cleanup Crew at 828. A Tetris, the difference. Plus 64 pushdown points here on level 18. Got some waffle cones there. Oh, man, that looks good. Dan trying to tempt me with delicious food. Nom, 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 nom. They're going to be the first Triple Crown champs in Tetris. Well, technically, Dan already is. He's won the bronze belt, that Upstarts Championship. He's won the silver belt, the Phenoms Championship, and he was also a Twitch TV champion for about a cup of coffee. So he is the first ever Triple Crown champion. IanKeith is a 3-time Upstarts champion. No one has had that belt as many times as him, and he's also a former Twitch TV champion as well. So Dan could be making some major history if they get into the mix of the tag teams. We have transitioned on 3 out of the 4 boards, and where's the 4th one? Everybody's transitioned. Let's go. This is a tight one. Good games all around, and I think we can go ahead and start this chant. Well, that's not awesome. The Catsugiri making a big mistake. Blocked the well, unfortunately, on the right side when the right piece was coming. 486 is the end for Catsugiri. Reminder to players, once you have topped out, do not start a new game. Otherwise, your score will be invalidated. So remember, do not start a new game. Leave your ending score on the screen until we are set for the next game. Scuti, all on his own, tapping away against two tremendous players. First ballot friendlies Hall of Famers. IanKeith 695, Dan at 570, combined score 1.267 million. Scuti at 713, the best score of the day out of these three players. But he's dead. It's 2v1. He's going to need some help. Because if Ian and Dan can take it all the way, I don't know if Scuti would attempt a grip switch to try to roll and give himself a chance. Right now, Ian fighting for survival. I think this is going to be the top out they're looking for. That'll do it. Ian's 733 is as far as he'll go. Dan continues to battle on at 617, 1.35. Scuti, 834,000. Another Tetris. 4,000 point separation. It's Dan versus Scuti right now. Both are tappers. Both can play a little 29. Scuti certainly can. With any roll. I don't know what his tapping 29 is. I've seen that in like forever. Look at Scuti go. He's off to the races. Couple of burns to try to keep this clean if he can. T helps. The J would have been better had it come a little sooner. But the lumbar, bang! Tetris was literally 24 points. The difference were like half a second. Triple for Scuti, a Tetris for Dan. 5,500 points is the difference. We're on level 27. This is tight. This is neck and neck. All the big neck alerts, King. Those are some huge necks they got out. My word. Level 28, Dan, 1,500 points ahead of Scuti. Scuti only has one more. Dan only 400 points ahead of Scuti. He's going to top out. Scuti, you need one more burn. He'll take the triple in, and that's enough. Card tappers. Get it done. What a comeback from Scuti after Cat falls in level 19. 1,073,000. He's still going on level 29, tapping away. The megastar of classic Tetris, putting on a show. Watch him finish it out. Still getting burns. And that'll do it. Card tappers, get on the board. And what looked like it was going to be 2-0 turns into a 1-1 tie. Brand new ball game. Let's go. GG's. Tremendous game. What a terrific game. Cat says Scuti carried. Well, he got the 1,091,000, which certainly could call it a carry, but without your 486, still need that in order to get the match win. Well done from everybody. That was an exciting game number 2. We're just going to go right into game number 3. No wait, no how. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Scuti saving my pesos, says Amada Giri. Why is Dan V showing off his fun part waffle cone bag? Oh, he's trying to seduce you, Van. He knows you like a good waffle cone. Oi, Van, Vandy, I know what you like. You like carbs. Everybody knows that keto is so important to have some carbs. It's part of the keto experience, man. Don't let anybody tell you different. You have to have some carbs. Come and have some waffle cones. They're delicious. We don't have these in England. Although Dan did say when we had our get-together this past week, I told Dan, you should try the fish and chips, man. Let me know if it's anything like it back home, right? So he gave it a try, and he said, no, it's terrible. American fish and chips sucks. I'll give it a 6 out of 10, King. It wasn't terrible, but it's definitely not like back home. Fish and chips. Oh, Cat. Oof. I mean, bars like crazy right now. Good burn here for Cat. Would love the J. Oh, the J comes one piece too late. Car tapping. Oh, boy. We're in trouble now for Car. Oh, Scuti. It's Scuti. I'm looking at the wrong name. It's Scuti. He's in trouble. The L gonna burn. He has to throw the S to the right. No choice there. Getting a few burns is Scuti. He's bringing this down. But now he's made a Lombard dependency over. He gets the J to the left. Oh, that is bad. He tried to get the Lombard to the right. He really tried to see if he can super tap that over there. He's going to top out at 119. And Catsugiri will top out at 109. Oh, the card tappers fall apart at the same time yet again. And the gifts given over to the cleanup crew, who at 372 combined score, are going to be good for game number 3. And take that one decisively. Sheesh. I was reading Cat's name and I was looking at Scuti's board. And that's why I thought that was the case. Scuti Dan, we believe in you. Can do it even though you're kind of trolling. It says, hey Amanda, 822. Well, Scuti is playing with Tap. And we're looking at Dan, but that's not Dan. It's Catsugiri who's playing. That's his lovely girl. One of my fibers for this year. Players are ready to go, so let's just continue on. Couple of tough top outs to the card tappers. They'll try to pull it back in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Let's go. I'm gonna have to live in a box after this, says Amata Kiri. Hopefully not. It's terrible. And Scuti gonna go with a level 19 start this time. That's interesting. Dan just posing for the camera. Trying to be a stud. Thumbs up from our UK superstar, the bad boy of the UK Tetris scene. And, oh, Ian's going to give us a bad one here. He's topped out. Oh, Ian has topped out. 7,611 points. A gift given. And Dan, you're on your own now. An early top out. Certainly excruciating. And with Scuti playing level 19, potential for some big points to come the card tapper's way to maybe send this to the decider. Dan probably thinking, well, 20 Dan issues. We got 20 Dan, we got Dan. Keep your Dans in check. Dan being looking kind of fire, says Amata Kiri. Too many Dans in here, indeed, R7. Too many dumb Dans here. Where's me Lucky Charms? They're magically delicious. Oh, King. That's Irish, not Scottish, right? R7. It's R7. I forgot R7. You're Irishman. Am I giving you the Adam Irish experience? I don't know. And King's Dan 36. Yes, you're right, Skies. Zorus. Good to see you. I said Dan because he said yes to me talking about Cat. Oh, Cat. Hangarang square. Trouble in a bottle. Let's see if we can Oh, you knew that was gonna... Oh, God, no. You saw it coming. You saw it coming. The setup for that longbar hangarang was calling. Cat, not one of the best tappers, or not one of the speediest tappers, is what I should say. Not one of the speediest tappers out there, and you kind of just saw that was brewing. Hangarang longbar leads us to the top out, 99,000, but it is good to know that at least with that top out, Cat has cemented more points than Ian. That gives Scuti at least a 82,000 point advantage over Dan. Not just becomes Scuti versus Dan again. I bet you in 20 Dan's lifetime never thought that he would be 1v1ing Scuti like this. And Scuti definitely in trouble. Needs like an L. He's getting blitzed with the S's. This is way too high for the tapper. We're done. That was way friggin' too high. No grip switch for the scooter. It's finished at 335. Combined score 434, 760. Dan with a Tetris. Go to 413, 843. He is less than a Tetris away to wrap it up. And the cleanup crew to get a major victory. And there it comes Tetris. 1,883 points is the difference. Cleanup crew will say game 4 is no more. And they will take the game in the match. GG's. And we're going to leave this sound bites for our friends, the car tappers.
I would just say step away from the screen, go outside, get some fresh air.
Stop! Stop! He's already dead. Yes. Colin.
Oh, let that sound bite. Forgot about that. GG's there. That one, a tough one for the car tappers, but your winners will be the cleanup crew. We're going to go over to a winners scene, and we're going to go congratulate them. Let's get that going. Tag team 1 they are, right? Yes, they are. And actually, I got to fix this. And you can see this now. There they are. There's your winners for this tag team matchup. IanKeith, fire-breathing dragon, with a crazy-ass helmet. Oh, my God. What are we looking at? That is a friggin' amazing. And former rival turned tag teammate, 20 Dan 03. They are victorious tonight over the Blue Scuti and the Catsugiri. The car tappers in their first appearance have fallen. But certainly this matchup is far from over. We'll see this one again real soon, I bet. Congratulations to the cleanup crew, perhaps looking to begin the journey of the tag team gold. Whew, what a match that one was, huh, folks? Jesus. that was pretty intense. Scuti giving you some show there, but kind of also showing that I guess the tap is done. I guess the tap kind of done at this point. But good stuff all around. All right. We are technically only 10 minutes behind schedule, if you can believe it. So that means King got to hustle. We got to move things along. It's time to not stall. It's time to move it around. King promised that we're going to have an announcement. It's the best of 99 coming up. We got that announcement. But first, why don't we lead into something that is a best of 2? You know, I have commitments to keep. And even though we're not on the Classic Tetris channel today, I still keep those commitments. And let's talk about this fantastic film that just came out a couple of weeks back, right before the World Championships. It's the best of 5, the Classic Tetris Champions, essentially the sequel to the Ecstasy of Order. This one has a story taking place 5 years later, sort of, or 4 years later, theoretically, but the 5th World Championship. We just celebrated the 15th. So 10 years ago, this one took place, and our friend, the director, producer, screenwriter, everything under the sun, Mr. Chris Higgins, this is his baby. He is so proud of this, and I am proud to have been able to watch this. He gave me the trailer, he gave me all 5 episodes to recap and talk about, and let me tell you something, it is worth every penny. It is worth every friggin' penny to watch this 5-episode documentary series talking about CTWC legends. We just got to see some legends that participated in that tournament. We got to see Ben Mullen, Boom Tezbajev, and Alex Kataru Kerr. We're all at the World Championships hanging out, and I got to eat gummy bears with them. So I just having a great friggin' weekend all around. But this story tells about many other characters, including Jonas, Harry Hong, Terry Purcell, Dana Wilcox, and so many others that were involved. Bo Style, if you're a fan of him. So many great characters. And I implore you to make sure you check this out. We'll run the trailer for that a little bit later on tonight. But this kind of segues me in perfectly to the best of 99, because the concept of best of 99 was having 99 games played among legends in the world of Cloud Tetris. The first season, we got to see Louis Scuti and Ben Mullen, the innovators of the 99 series, and they graciously asked me to referee and call that, and it was tremendous. I loved it so much. They basically handed the baton off to me and said, "Okay, you can do whatever you want with it. It's all yours. Make it a great golden series." And we certainly did. So each year, the winner of the best of 99 comes back to defend their title. Did Boom Tezbajev, who has won the last 2, he beat Ben Mullen in Season 2, and he beat Alex Kerr in Season 3. Did Boom Tezbajev come back yet again to stand up and defend his crown? Or do we have new competitors playing in this series? Well, I guess we can find out with one really cool hype video. It's time for the reveal of the Best of 99 Season 4. Let's go. Jeff, one quick question then. Would you see yourself back again for a third time to defend this title that you have so well earned?
Yeah, I would love to play again. Every time I get to do this, I feel like I'm getting the hang of it a little bit better. And I don't got a lot going on in the summer times, so it's doable.
You know what else hurts? My back. From having to carry all of the old guard into the new era of Tetris.
You have become my prey, and I am relentless. I don't give up if I lose 1 game or 2 games in the set. Hell, I don't give up if I even lost a match. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Jeff. I definitely got the skills to pay the bills. I ain't talking trash here, I'm talking truth.
Well, there you have it. It's official. The Best of 99, Season 4, is back. It was inevitable. Boom! Tetris for Jeff, the two-time Best of 99 winner, returns for the third time. His all-time record, 2 times in a row, 65 game wins in the Best of 99 series. He will look to try to get it a third time, but most certainly this is his biggest challenge to date. Your favorite underwater host and the most vicious creature in the classic Tetris seas, Sharky, accepts the challenge, and they will go one-on-one all summer long, 99 times. This perfectly works out because it leads us into the DAS World Championship. How fitting. Usually we train for CTWC in October. Well, they're going to train now for the Jonas Cup in September. It'll lead perfectly into it. Matches start June the 26th, and I can't wait. It's going to be epic. It's going to be electric. And I certainly am very happy to present it. Of course, Chris Bidwell, the newest Lifetime Achievement Award winner, will be joining me for this. And you can't ask for anybody better to call the matches. This is certainly going to be outstanding. This is certainly going to be epic. It's going to be everything you can imagine. And I think if I pull this up right now, yeah, that should come up. Of course, I did not fix the slide to fit properly, but I'll fix it later. Here it is. Best of 99, the house rules. Very simple. Players will start on level 18 only. Players will restart the match if they top out at under 100k, which would be shocking to see this happening with these two players. Mulling games is at the discretion of the player, and 9 games will be played each round over an 11-week period. Here's the tentative schedule. You can see dates are subject to change for this one, but round 1 begins June 26th, you saw on the slide there, and then we'll continue on weekly thereafter, July 3rd, July 10th. We'll have a break after that, July 17th. King won't be around. King will be on vacation. Also, the July 24th may also be postponed. I believe Jeff usually has vacation around that time. I think it's Crafty Ken's birthday week or their wedding anniversary, something like that. But whatever the case may be, that one also may be postponed. We'll update the dates as we go along, but the end goal, as you can see here, this will be played on every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We're going to get to all the way to round 11, which is tentatively scheduled for September 11th, but the goal is to be done before the Jonas Cup, which begins on Friday, September 27th. It's going to be outstanding. 27th, 28th, and 29th will be the Jonas Cup. Will be over there. King is confirmed. He'll be in Portland for the DAS tournament. It is official. Flight is booked. So now I got to be there. I got no choice. And looks like actually we have our players ready to go, so we could just go ahead and transition on over. How nice did that work out? All right, here we go. Next matchup on the Friday Night Fights is a grudge match between two friggin' awesome players. Introduction, please. On the left side is a shark. We were just talking about a shark. Well, this one is kind of a discount version, but certainly no discounts being given when we play these matches. This is Toka. And on the right is a disciple of the Harry Hong crew. Got to hang out with him over in CTWC Pasadena, baby. We had some fun. He got me a drink. You're the best, good brother. This is Nima. All right, players, you know the drill. If you like some same piece sequences, we can do that. You guys can decide the level selections as always. And then we can get this one started. So let me know if we're going to play some similar pieces. Nema has said, yes, por favor. And looks like Toka would have said the same thing. So I think we can do that. Yes, S, comma, P, comma, S, tell ya, S, P, S. Alright, so guys, go ahead and enter your seeds for this one. It'll be 6E, E9, 41. That is 6E, E9, 41. That is your seed. And now we can officially get this match started. And level 18 is the selection from Nima. And we have readies from both players. Let's do it. Time to go. Game number 1 starts at 3, 2, 1. Tetris. In case it's time to annoy myself by maxing right after the match. Yeah, you know. You didn't need the max out, right? You didn't need it. You beat Scuti and Cat. No problem, right? Save the max outs for later. Beautiful. Got some nice cams happening here. Nima, 91,000 to start. 16 lines in. Looks like we are perfect with some Harry Hong pushdown points along the way. Toka, not so perfect. Oh, no! My God. Oh, Toka, what happened there? The long bar was coming. Oh, he fumbled it. That's a top out. 30,000 plus 400 points will get you over the rocket screen. Nima, perfect with the first 5 Tetrises. Make it 6. It is more than enough to take down Toka at the moment. Let's see if Nima can go perfect. Yeah, we're going to go 7 for 7. We're going to go 8 for 8. Let's keep going until we're perfect, Nima. Let's go. Until you take a skim. Let's see if you can stay perfect, Nima. We are 8 for 8 right now. Make it 9 for 9. Nima on the tear right now. Look what you've done, Toka. Look what you've done. J-Tuck coming up. Still no burns here for Nima. Bar coming in. That is 10 for 10. What an opening start for Nima. 11. We were going to go 11 for 11. Lost Daz. Oh, my word. Well, this one goes to you, Toka. No! Looks like Michael Jackson skeleton beside Nima. Oof, that is quite a take there. Ladies and gentlemen, The Weekend from our good friend Czar Jordan. Good to see you, my man. Heard you're getting back into classic Tetris. That's awesome to hear. So players, make sure you commit your seed, and we will go ahead and get this one started. So it should be 7D, and we are going to go in 3, 2, 1 Tetris for game number 2. Thank Kingsman. It's Friday, indeed. And what we're going to do is thank Nima for taking the first game. We're going to get you a crown on your side. There it is. So unfortunately, early top out for Toka gets this one going. Getting somewhat back on schedule thanks to some early top outs. Not going to lie. You would expect, 9 matches in the queue, King. It's going to be a long night. Well, we're not too far off. Not too far off here. If Toka can keep playing like that, right? Toka can keep playing like that. Let's see. Next matchup coming up is in about 13 minutes. It'll be the Cobra and the Rhubarb. They are on deck. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see what Nima can do. Then we're going to go with the center well. Long bar down the channel. Tetris in. 50,000 for Nima to begin. 49,000 for Toka. Also going with a column 9. Thank you for the subscription, Chaotic Hazel. You're way too kind. Since we are not on the Classic Tetris channel, it all goes to me. We got a little trouble for Nima. Gonna maintain the dash. Gonna throw the long bar, the L, and then a T in its hole to get some burns. Trying to open up this right side. Looking for, yep, the bar's gonna come. That is a dirty Tetris for Nima. Gonna fill up those left sides there and try to reopen that center well. We are closing in on getting that done. And there it is. That center well is reopened. It is column 4. It'll be a score. Nima back to the bottom, nice and clean. 109. Still going to work with the center well for a little bit. Toka 126. Has some burning, but nothing too drastic. I thank everybody for watching on the Twitch. We're also simulcasting to YouTube for the first time. So it's good to see everybody over there. Good to see that. Having a fun night. Many more matches to come. Plenty of your heroes to play post CTWC. This is our first show post CTWC. As mentioned, Rhubarb and Cobra, the rematch from CTWC, coming up next. Doodle and Bendy. Bendy 1 streams for those that need a spoiler alert. I got it coming up. The winner of the silver bracket at CTWC. I think on Doodle, who got his ass beat by Eric in round 0. Doc Pie and Draco apparently going to get a rematch as well. They're going to go 1-on-1. Martz and Roman, for whatever reason, they want to fight. Who am I to say no? Dan Vuela, for once, going to stay up late, which is actually going to be a reasonable time for him. He's here on the East Coast of the United States. He's going to play Tetris Time. And then our main event will be the AV Geek and Lapis Lazuli finally locking horns for the Twitch TV Championship. Can't wait for that one. That should be exciting. Nima going to go with a left well, kind of dirty. 216 for Nima, 281 for Toka. Much better game for Toka here for number 2. Nima going to have to skim with the J over there and take a double. Well is reopened after the burn. Good placements for Nima, but no bars in sight. Safety double attained. Still no bars, man. Nima, that's trouble on that right side. Cannot get anything open and knows the bar will never get over there at that height unless we're going to super tap it over. Tetris for Toka. And we will not need to go any further. 315 for Toka, 227 for Nima. And just like that, we are now tied up. It is 1-1. GG. Playing dirty for far too long indeed. Louis here letting us know. Can't wait for Kingsman's debut on WWE TV coming up tonight. Yes. I've been told on good authority that that will happen tonight. They need to pay you or blur your face out. No. Well, if they blur my face out, that'll suck. If they pay me, that'd be great. But we know that's not happening. Let's go! Count it down. Game number 3 coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I mean, they could pay me with a job. I would gladly work for WWE. Samantha Irvin. Sorry, my dear. The rumors are true. Maybe you gotta go with Ricochet. You gotta support your man. And let the king take over. Certainly can't wait for that tonight. King and Pat McAfee on commentary would go wild. He's not even ready for me there, Gilded. Pat McAfee, he ain't ready for this. And Toka's certainly not ready for this. This is a situation, but looks like it is starting to resolve itself. Good burns for Toka. Does go open the well and then closed it immediately. Oh, and that T-piece, not exactly where Toka wanted it to go. That's a nasty... Oh, no! God, no. Oh, my God, Toka. Holy shnikes. Oh, no, I'm going to let it go, man. It's going to come out. Oh, no, Kingsman.
I would just say step away from the screen, go outside, get some fresh air.
Well, you got a bonus soundbite there. You weren't supposed to get that one, but the hell with it. Oh, my God, what a mess that was. That was quite messy for Toka, and Nima going to be not cleaning that one up. Just going to take the win easily. 2-1 now for Nima, playing with some rolling. Could we be seeing something in the future here? Nima, a DAS player. Montero, of course, shouting, "Remember what is when you become famous!" I'll try. I'll try to remember the little people like you. Let's go! Game number 4 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Mrs. Arjun says the soundbite will never get old. It will never, you're right. And he's referring to the Kaka Marty. Not the step away from the screen lady. Well, certainly referring to Kaka Marx. Oh, Monsieur Jordan! That's not right, man. Why you have to agree with the Kingsman that I'm making the Kaka? That's not right, man. That's not fair. I'm trying to be a good player, Monsieur Jordan. And you're spreading these unfounded rumors, man. That's not right. I think I'm going to have to fight you someday, Mr. Jordan, because you know I cannot refuse, never decline. It's been a while since we did a Mart's voice, so I can't do that at CTWC. So it feels good. Feels good to give you the Mart's impressions. I have a raid party of 52 from the Shark. Welcome in the man who will play the best of 99. We have revealed it. Not too long ago. It was literally maybe like about 15, 20 minutes ago. Played a wonderful video there, Shark, that highlighted some of your achievements. And it is confirmed. It is announced. Best of 99, season number 4. It's Boom, Tetris with Jeff. It's your favorite underwater host, Sharky. They're going to go one-on-one all summer long as they prepare for the Jonas Cup. Truly outstanding to see that, and I can't wait. We begin June 26th, Shark. Write that down on the calendar. June 26th is our tentative start date. Of course, confirming if you and Jeff make it. Oh, man, Nima's in trouble. Oh, that didn't burn Nima with a ghost burn. Thought that L was going to burn to the right, and it did not. When L left, thinking that hole over there was going to burn away. And that is trouble in paradise. We're at 163 for Nima. Toka, you'll need 164 to send us to the decider in this top out of Fest. Jeez Louise. Thank you for the follow, Papa Gene 1. Yeah, going back and watching. Ooh, Summer Burst is here. Good to see you. Ooh, Blush. Got to meet Summer Burst live at CTWC. It was wonderful to meet you. Our first encounter was, King, I brought a CRT. You still need it? It was very kind of you to bring that, but at that point, no, we didn't need it anymore. But still, it was very nice of you to bring that. Very helpful. And I'm sure people were using it maybe at the side stations or whatnot. Is that a grudge match? Can we call this gift exchange? You're actually right, Jordan. We should call this a gift exchange. I can spell it. Exchange. Literally just giving this one away. Toka. Gonna. Oh, that didn't open up, but that lumbar. This lumbar will do it. There it is. Tetris. 171 for Toka. That is good enough to say game 4 is no more. And we shall go to a decider in the gift exchange match. And we're going to move on to another soundbite. Let's get, let's see. We'll do this one. No! Man, that was screaming. That man was screaming like a friggin' If he... I mean, I could say this is my channel. I could say the man's like screaming, like he sat down on his manhood there. Trying to take a dump. Here we go. It's game number 5. Fantastic finale at 3, 2, 1. Tetris. We got some more follows over on the. This follows are actually going on the CTWC channel. I forgot. I probably should turn that widget off. Because that is the CTWC widget. They're finding follows over there. They are streaming tonight. We got preempted, man, if you can believe it. We got preempted on the channel here. So that's why we're on my channel tonight. For the next 3 weeks, CTWC is going to have tech invade the channel there as per an agreement with our friends at IanKeith. Beast and Shen going to get all that stuff. So good for him. Why is that overlapping? That's kind of weird there. I don't know how that happened. That was kind of weird. Tetris for Nima to go to 69,000. Hey now. Tetris for Toga to go to 70,000. So you can see there's the slightest of leads occurring. This is the decider. You're listening to the king of commentary. It is the Kingsman. Man with the most restreams in all of classic Tetris. And the MC, host, interviewer of CTWC. Jack of all trades. It's a fun time. Very exhausting time, but it was a fun time nonetheless. And again, thank you, Sharky, for the raid over here. All your adoring fans get to listen to the King. King playing all the hits tonight. Yeah, because no restrictions tonight, Lou. No restrictions tonight. Kingsman Unleashed for the next 2 episodes. Tonight and 2 weeks from now, you'll get the King Unleashed. We'll be back on this channel one more time. As Enhanced has the takeover for the next 3 Fridays. And most likely I'll be hanging out with Enhanced next Friday. If they're still going late, but would depend. Because it is the princess's birthday next Friday. The princess has her birthday next Friday. So gotta be a dad and celebrate. King's got a teenager in the house. Gonna go 14 years old now. Getting straight to high school now. Get ready for the roughest years ever, King. You know it. 185 for Toka playing cautious. Nima at 198 gonna get the dirty Tetris and then a dirty double right after to help lower the board. But certainly you gotta be cautious. Because if the wrong piece sequence comes, certainly going to be wrecking havoc. 3 long bars. This has been a lot of long bars in the past several pieces. There's long bars flowing like crazy. But there's not much they could do with it because of their board state. There's another dirty Tetris for Nima. This one will be a regular Tetris for Toka, followed by a split double. And burning it down to get this board back to safety. Toka 261, Nima 253. It's a pretty tight game. Tetris to go to 275. And another Tetris to give Toka, to give Nima a little bit more breathing room. As about a Tetris and change, or a Tetris and a half. Safety cushion. And add another Tetris as Toka not able to really capitalize here. 288 meets 321. Toka burning it down. We are approaching the Joey Parker turn. 100 lines about to hit shortly. Coming up next, it is Cobra and Rhubarb. So players should be getting their warm-ups in, because we're going to go right to that match immediately after this one. So again, Cobra and Rhubarb, please make sure you got your warm-ups in, as we'll look to get started right away to get back on time. Split triple for Nima to go to 354. And a split double, or another split triple, excuse me. And now we're at a 100 line marker for Nima. 361 at the Joey Parker turn. Toka 319. One more burn to get us to 100. Early shift of the Z could be problematic. Toka does get the long bar all the way to the left side. Couple of burns. Z's abound, but they work out. Split double with the L. The well open. Bangarang down the middle for Toka. 353 to Nima's 410. Nima still having some complications on this board. Kind of high up. Needs something to the left side. Vaults the Z over. Triple with the L. Needs the bar. Hangarang J! After the Z misdrop. Or at least a cheeky Z drop to maybe look for the tuck of the J. It was a cheeky move. A dirty board for Nima. Not looking to burn down. And Toka, you got to chase down. 415, 720 is the final score. You'll need 416. Your board is clean. Adjustment. Tetris. 2 lines away from the 19 speed. Toka can have this in the bag. If we play cautious. Mega line out strats indeed for this. We are Tetris ready. The Tetris should do it. Burns galore. All Nima can do is watch. Adjustments made. Not the right piece sequence for Toka, but we are burning it away. And here we go. Bangarang! That's a Tetris. And that is game, set, and match. Toka survives game number 5. And will take the game of the match. GG's. Well done. Kind of gift exchanges throughout. It's not even Christmas, but still good sportsmanship on Nima's side. Very well done to have seen that. I'm going to go and congratulate our winner, the Toka Pietress. Since King gets the set up, let's transition on over. And there you go. Here's your winner. Congratulations to Toka. Or maybe we should change it to Blaj. That's what everybody calls that. IKEA shark, I believe it is, or whatever. Blaj. Oh, Blaj is spinning around. Oh, no. Oh, Blaj, what are you doing? Oh, I'm getting sick. Oh, no, this is not a ride I like. Spinning around in victory does Toka Pietress. Congratulations to you. And a GG's all around. All right, that one's in the books. We are 3 matches done. 6 more to go. It's like a regular Friday night now. And it looks like we're getting the rematch from CTWC just a week ago, man. Less than a week ago. This match happened on Saturday. I got to see it live. I was right there, feet away to watch these guys play. Cobra, making his first CTWC Top 48 appearance, takes on a veteran of the CTWC, the Rhubarb. It's round 0 all over again. You'll get it in just a moment. But first, as mentioned, we talked about the best of 5. Since we got so many friends over here. One more time, I'm going to do my due diligence. Because I am a good host. And for those of you that came for the Sharky raid, here, we'll just show it to you. We did announce this earlier. It is the Best of 99 Season 4. Jeff and Sharky will play one-on-one. For those that came from Sharky's stream, this is confirmed now. We have revealed it. We got a hype video and everything, so you can go back in the VOD and you can watch that if you like. But that is the Best of 99 Season 4. Jeff and Sharky confirmed. It starts on June 26th, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on the Classic Tetris channel. We will not be preempted, I can tell you that much. So you'll get it on over there. Me and Chris Bidwell will have the honors once again to host the summer series that'll lead us into the Jonas Cup, because you certainly can believe these 2 DAS players have a shot at becoming the DAS champion here in the States. And the winner gets to represent the United States at the DAS World Championship in 2025. So good stuff all around there. And as mentioned, this is the best of 5. I don't know why I put that stinger still on. This is the best of 5. Cloud Tetris Champions. We talked about that. Best5movie.com is where you can get it. Use code CTWC2024 for 20% off. That coupon code might still be good, but if it's not, it's okay. It's worth it. $25 to get 5 episodes. That's $5 an episode, man. Don't be cheap, you friggin' cheap bastards. Go get it, man. It's a great docuseries. I loved it, and we have the trailer for it. So I'm going to air that now for all of you while I get set for Cobra and Rhubarb. Make sure you give a shout out to Chris Higgins because he's a great guy and spent a lot of time doing this. And I'll be right back with the match.
This is a story about people who play Tetris on the original Nintendo console. A game so hard, it took 15 years for anyone to get videotape of a million-point game. A game so tough, you lose every time.
You know, I didn't know if I was ever going to have a chance to win.
I was getting my butt kicked every day at Tetris.
I think universally people have that feeling where they're like, I'm done with this game.
This is a story about a tournament designed to find the best Tetris player in the world.
I recently got some nerve damage in my arm, and it was suggested to me that I not play Tetris for a while, but that.
Getting frustrated, literally tears of frustration, I remember that.
You can't be self-conscious of what you're doing, where you're letting the piece tell you what to do. And if you start trying to exert any real control over the action, beyond just asking that piece, tell me where to put you, it's like you've stepped out of the zone and it's over for you.
A competition to decide once and for all whose skills, whose talents, whose performance under pressure could defeat anyone.
There are situations where nothing is good. Everything is a bad move, but you have to ask yourself, what's the least bad move?
Obviously, I was not done playing Tetris.
If I face Bo, I'll kill him, and I'll feel really bad about it again.
Let's get into our first match here. I'm excited. Let's do some commentary for some classic Tetris matches. Oh no, and then just a bad drop right there.
But this isn't a story just about victory. This is a story about not giving up.
It's gonna be close. Staying alive, but barely. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna. It looks like we have a champion. It's a Tetris World Champion 2014.
All right, here we go. It is our next matchup on the Friday Night Fights, and this one is a damn good one. Introductions, please. On the left-hand side is a player that certainly has left his mark on the classic Tetris scene. He is a perennial CTWCer, always in the mix to perhaps be in the top 16 or even a top 8. Some say he's a balding SOB, but I can tell you, he knows how to cut a friggin' promo on any Euro that wants to mess him up. This is the vicious Rhubarb. And on the right, ready for this CTWC rematch fight, is the reigning, defending, undisputed Phenoms champion. He just attended his first CTWC and made the top 48, almost perhaps pushing that Bolden SOB to the limit. But now he's like, we're here, I'm home, and I'm ready to cook. King, announce me, because I am the King! Cobra! Alright, players. You know what to do. Let me know if I need to SPS ya. And then we can get this match started. Obviously, we'll be 18 all the way, unless you guys want to choose some 19 starts, but definitely don't think you want to do that. SPS, sure, says Rhubarb. Yeah, I'm waiting for Cobra to confirm, but I highly doubt that he would say no. Did we do SPS at CTWC? Of course you did. Of course SPS. Oh, you see, now he's being a cheeky little bastard, right? Now he's being cheeky. You know, this kid's got a friggin' attitude. He's a tall MFer, but he's got a friggin' attitude. Like, I went to talk to him and said, hey, Cobra, what? He's warming up at a station, and he says what to me like that? I said, excuse me? I said, get off that station. You're already lost. We need people to warm up here. Get off the station. Give me a minute. Little rude son of a... Anyway. Kingsman! Let's get it started. Rumble time! In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Okay, Mr. 5'2" egg. Well, of course I look 5'2" because Cobra's like 6'11" probably. Cobra's a tall son of a gun. Cobra's like 13 years old and is like 6'2". It's ridiculous. Like, what are they feeding you down in Texas? It's ridiculous. It's on like growth hormone. So here we go. CTWC rematch already hot off the presses. Not even a week back yet. Here it is Friday night. These two played last Saturday. And here we are. It's the rematch. But it was a good match nonetheless. It was a very good match. These two played outstanding. I believe it was 3-1 in favor of Rhubarb. I think Cobra had failed a chase down opportunity, if my memory serves me. I have to go back and watch that VOD. But it was all around. I know it was a damn good match, and Cobra actually stole a game off of Rhubarb. That I know for certain. So that big old smile on his face when he clutched out a game win. But for those knowledgeable fans watching along, if you recall that this went to a decider, then you can correct me if I'm wrong. But I have a feeling it went 3-1 in favor of Rhubarb, clearly. I don't know if Cobra was trying to see if he could spin that S. I don't spin that way. He's trying to come with a cheeky solve instead. The board a little spicy at the bottom. But for a player of his caliber, this is easy peasy to clean up. But for a player of Rhubarb's caliber, this is his time to strike. He's already got a near 100,000 point lead to begin. Rhubarb 213, Cobra 132. Cobra going to do a lot of screen checking along. That's what he does. He likes to get that screen look, see what's happening on the opponent's board. He was doing that at CTWC quite a bit. Chatters were kind of angry at him, like, don't screen look, kid. Double long bars here work perfectly, and here's a third one out of 4 pieces. Rhubarb 1. Okay, looks like Rhubarb probably ahead in the sequence then, because I did not see the bars come at the same point. So it looks like Rhubarb's going to be slightly ahead in this sequence. Try to keep an eye on that so King knows how much ahead it is. $285 for the Rhubarb, $247 for the Cobra. Cobra, a member of the King's Fave 5 class of 2023 last year. Did an amazing job. He was originally a DAS player. Got his DAS max out and then became a roller to play at the high levels of these players. And he has been on a tear since he's moved to the rolling. He will now be in his first ever CTL Division 1 coming up next season. So he's going to start playing with the big boys now. Like Rhubarb. Rhubarb kind of off and on in the league. So I don't know if he's going to plan on returning for another season. But certainly we had our best CTL season of all time in season 25. Over $3,000 in prize money for the top 4 players that finished in Division 1. It was tremendous. It's now the all-time CTL high. Real Bland is in the house. Good to see you, Bland. Got to see Bland over at CTWC. What's the Friendlies Discord? Oh, I'm so glad you asked that. Because not only was it in the bottom third, or the link was posted there, but since we're back on the Kings channel, we can use this command, which is also available at the CTWC channel. But if you use Friendlies, it's supposed to bring up the channel. Supposed to bring up the Discord, but apparently Nightbot or MooBot or whichever bot, it's not working. Try this again. Maybe I typed it wrong. Friend, L-I-E-S, because you can't spell lies without Friendlies. And no, I spelled it correctly, and apparently my bot is dead. I have to reactivate MooBot or something. And looks like Rhubarb's capture might have frozen. Thank you, Sir Mazer. Got trouble from Cobra here at the top. Yeah, Rhubarb saying something here. We're going to see if Cobra can get out of this. 425 for Cobra. Rhubarb is stuck at 394. Cobra, keep playing along. Rhubarb, your capture looks like it's frozen. So we're going to play this out. So Rhubarb, you got him. Oh, hang-a-rang there with the S-base. That's going to be a problem. Tux galore. Cobra. Oh my god, Cobra stayed alive there, but we're way too high. The roll will not work. Done at 440. Rhubarb, if you could pause and take a look at your capture card. That looks like it's a capture freeze. Definitely not an internet problem because we see Rhubarb rolling. So that is a capture issue on his end. So Rhubarb, when you get a chance, just pause and then fix your capture, and then you can provide the score. I'm sure Rhubarb has more than enough of the score right now. Just give Rhubarb the point. We will give him the point, you jackass, but you need to confirm, and there is the score. Confirmed, level 21 for Rhubarb at 539. It will be good enough to take game number 1, so we can officially give that point over to Rhubarb, as he is good. Cobra there was playing with fire, stayed up way too high, could not get out of a dig. Had a tremendous job on level 18 to burn stuff away. It almost looked like he was going to pull it off, but then just a misdrop and the wrong P sequence thereafter lead to that infamous top out now that you see on his screen. And Rhubarb was way ahead at that point regardless. Alright, so we're going to take a moment to fix the capture. We're wondering, what was that drought from 95 to 110 lines? That was like a CTWC drought. LMAO, CTWC droughts. Ugh, don't tell that to Alex Kataru Kerr. He'll get mad at you, man. Alex Kerr does not want to hear your nonsense about CTWC droughts. And Rhubarb unplugged and plugged in the capture, but that does not look like it helped anything. The stencil went awry. That is quite the stencil mess going on over there for Rhubarb. Yowzers! Alright, there you go. It's fixed now. Yeah, looks like that is working. Alright, so players, make sure you increment your seed, please. Make sure you increment the seed. So it'll be A021. That was our original seed. He says it's frozen again. Oh no, it's frozen! Let it go. Let it go. Ooh, I'm having some capture card issues. That's okay. No problem. Do your thing, Rhubarb. Because while you do your thing, I'm going to turn the TV on because it's time for the King to take a look and see what's going on at SmackDown. He might actually see himself on TV live. That'd be great. I want to see myself live on TV if I actually am going to be on Friday Night SmackDown. That'd be crazy to think that. If only I knew how to record from here, that'd be great. Need to record the channel. If one of these boxes would work that way. Son of a bitch. I want to record. I don't want to watch channel. I want to record channel. Damn it. I want to record this channel. Alright, Rhubarb is ready to go. Fingers crossed, indeed. B12110 looks like it is. Let's start it off in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. We'll get this game number 2 started. S and the Z to start for both players. A classic, of course. I'm going to adjust the Rhubarb cam a little bit. He kind of left out of focus. Early days here, Rhubarb. Dirty Tetris. I don't know what happened. What is that gap? And why does it look like part of the state of Texas? What was that gap there for Rhubarb? I'll have to try to fix that up. Lumbar flat will certainly do some of that. Rhubarb laughing that the king was correct. That was the state of Texas there. Cobra from Texas. You know instantly what I meant. 146 for Cobra, 93,000 for Rhubarb. So a good start for the King Cobra. King, can you figure out how to hit the record button on this damn TV? It's ridiculous. I want to DVR this, and I don't know how to do it. King, you're a dumbass. I think I have to go like to the central TV that. But I think there's like one box to rule them all, right? It's supposed to be like one main box that does all the recording. All the other boxes are just like dummy boxes, right? Pretty annoying, if you ask me. But that's okay. I got other people recording for me, so I'll watch. I'll watch it live and then I'll watch it back later. Rhubarb at 149, Cobra at 198. Tetris for Cobra to go to 221 through 56 lines, up to a tremendous start. Arctic's going to record on his TiVo. They still make those? Who knew? Who knew that TiVo was still a thing, man? It's crazy. $175 for Rhubarb, $267 for Cobra. Once again, these two players played at the CTWC just last weekend. This is a CTWC rematch. So if you've not watched CTWC, then this is a spoiler alert. Sorry. Cobra looking to avenge the loss to Rhubarb. Rhubarb looking to just say, hey kid, I beat you once. I'll just keep doing it again. You're not in my league. But technically, Cobra is. They're in Division 1 together. So it'll be fun to see if Rhubarb and Cobra match up again down the road. Centerwell brewing for Rhubarb, but needs to get that long bar over. Got to go for the trip. Yeah, see, Rhubarb maybe miscounted there. Saw that reaction. He had the 2 long bars coming, and I think he thought he was Tetris ready. Turned out to be a triple only. He needed to get that first long bar over to fill the dependency on the right, and then the second bar would have been the score down the middle. So unfortunately, he does not get that. It's going to be down about 120,000 points in score. Cobra taking a bit here. We are past the 100 line marker for both. Joy Parker turn has been achieved. 301 for Rhubarb, 400,000 for Cobra. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. It is Clash at the Castle for WWE, man. You know, King will have that probably on the background. I got things to do tomorrow. But I'll have it on in the background. Kevin Owens and Solo Sikoa tonight. That's a brawl and a half. Oof, that is a banger of a match tonight. Much like a banger of a match of this one, we're getting Burn for Roll Barb, I used to call him. When he first started learning roll, I called him Roll Barb. It sounded funny. What is a Tebow, King? I'm going to a fried chicken buffet tomorrow. Zoinks! Alright, Ty, will have a good time there. I'm sure you'll feel better. I know Ty was like saying he was fasting pretty much all CWC weekend long. He was only eating ketchup. You could imagine that. I've transitioned over to level 19. It's 507 for Cobra, 404 for Rhubarb. We're off to the races. Let's see if we can get a good one for game number 2. No, he says, LOL, you sure you don't already work for them the way you just promoted that? I mean, I've not seen a check yet. Shout out to my boy Rob Fee, if you're listening somehow. And of course, made a shout out to Mr. Jeremy Borash. Why not? Got to meet somebody that I have certainly high regards for. That man knew how to interview. He's a legend. And I kind of take some of my interviewing skills from him. He was such a great interviewer back in the day. And a commentator, too. He did it all. Can I get a shout out, too? Is this Kafka's Cat? No. What I can do is give a score check. Rhubarb at 499. Cobra 562. Rhubarb, Skim, Bangarang, Tetris. Well, we're trying to keep that well open. But the bar is going to come when it's closed. And that nasty hole. 2 wide gap over in row. Looks like 7 or 8. Oh, that is not good for Rhubarb. And he can't get the S over. That would have burned exactly what he needed to help. He's finished at 536. And Cobra knows at 630. That's going to be enough. He'll take game number 2. We got ourselves a match. Because we're tied up at 1. GG's. Unfortunate that misdrop of the long bar there for Rhubarb. That's some roller problems that you see right there. So unfortunate ending for Rhubarb. Cobra back in this one. We are ready to go. Players have increment the seed, and we can begin game number 3. It starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Cobra says, let's do what the seed says and both get 1.222. It's because it's seed 1222. 12. 1222? No. It should be 1221. Let me double check that. Did not pay close attention. I mean, they were on the same seat correctly. C22110. C22110. He was right. Yeah, 1.22. He's correct. I'm a dumbass. I know exactly what he meant now. Never argue with the Cobra, right? That just doesn't make any sense. Cobra's always right, apparently. Because C is for 1.2 million. Duh, King. Duh. Welcome in the Veggie Dog. Usually see you on Classic Tetris channel, but we're here over on my channel. This is where the Friday night fights were born. Before CTWC's channel decided, hey, why don't you come and do that stuff over by us? We'll make you famous. I said, no. I'll make you famous. And that's what I've done. Made the Classic Tetris channel relevant yes again, right? With weekly content thanks to our shows, the Classic Tetris streams, the Friendly series. Making you famous, you dopes. Exactly what I told Vince. So making you famous, you dope. Alright, he said, oh, yeah, you're right, King. You're right. My bad, King. My bad. Thanks, Vince. Can I get a raise? Tetris for Cobra. We go to 178. Rhubarb, 154. Ooh, misdrop of the T-piece for Rhubarb. Nothing to worry about yet. He will look to fix now. Tuck. And then the long bar. We are fixed. Just like that. Long bar engaged. Tetris for Rhubarb. He's happy. If you can believe it. Doesn't look like he's smiling, but he's happy. You ever see Rhubarb smile? It's kind of like the Mona Lisa. It's like a smirk. But it's priceless. We'll see if he does it. There you go. The Rhubarb smile. Priceless, baby. 254 for Rhubarb. 277 for Cobra. Cobra is laughing his ass out. King, you don't know what a Mona Lisa is. Oh. What is this setup from Cobra? He's trying to be cheeky. See if it works out for him. Oh my god, the war crime. He still has it, but it's not. There's no bars and he has to burn it away. Oh, the war crime. Committed for the ultra delayed Vits. Oh my god. If Jasmine were here, she would absolutely throw a fit. She would have not been happy with that nonsense. $337 now for Cobra. $339 after a few more burns. Rhubarb, $376. Tight game number 3. Players are tied 1-1, looking for some type of advantage going into game number 4. CTWC rematch. Rhubarb defeated Cobra last Saturday at the World Championship. Cobra looking to return the favor and perhaps set up the decider down the road in this potential trilogy. They've actually played before on the Friday Night Fights, where they played in the War Games match. Rhubarb attended the Rumble in the Prairie event, where Yeehaw and I co-collaborated to bring you a IRL online Friday Night Fight, which was a lot of fun. I would definitely love to do that again. There were some hiccups in there, but we got it done at the end of the day, and I thought it was a lot of fun. And Rhubarb played in the War Games match, his first ever War Games appearance. Played on Team Cole, which consisted of Cole, Rhubarb, DMJ, and trying to remember. Can't remember. Somebody else. Somebody good. Don't worry. Oh, NGC Man. It was the NGC Man. Took on Cobra from Team K-Poke. It was K-Poke, Cobra, Jerpy, and our friend Mr. Peak Eric. And due to time constraints, that match kind of wrapped up not the fashion I wanted it, but Team Cole ended up winning. But Cobra beat Rhubarb in one of the games, in the first game they played. Alright, so we are in level 19 transition for Cobra. Rhubarb should be there. We have a little internet hiccup on his side. We're going to maybe get a refresh going. March is here. Yo, Mr. Kingsman! I'll see you. I'll see you. I'm going to see if we can get a refresh here on the Rhubarb stream. Oh, looks like it's just his internet. So keep playing that out, Cobra. Just keep playing it out. Looks like Rhubarb internet has gone down. It's fine. And Rhubarb says he has topped out at 560. Something happened at transition. And we're not going to see it. Sucks. So, Cobra, your 626, according to Rhubarb, is good enough. Rhubarb wouldn't lie. And there it is. You can confirm that. There is the score now. Yeah, it looks like level 20. Some misdrops galore. It looks like a bunch of squares infiltrated the board. And that is brutal. So 560 the final score for Rhubarb. Cobra will take game number 3 and go up 2-1 now. And advantage is in his court. Rhubarb said that this is so scuffed, and Cobra says, so was CTWC. Lamau. Well, we know we're not inviting Cobra back again, so it's fine. He can say all he wants. No Cobra is allowed next CTWC. Kingsman, shut up! I mean, would you like me to not have commentary? I mean, for you, you won't matter because you're just screen checking anyway. Rhubarb, unfortunately, both cam and capture are failing. I do not sound like that. No, it kind of sounds like Ryan Ambergy. Guys! Guys! Rhubarb's capture's all messed up, guys! Was that your South Park voice, King? It's a little South Parky, right? Lapasacking is my match in 2 hours. Probably longer than that. Yes, I don't know. We're kind of moving at a sales pace here. But we'll go and get game number 4 started. Rhubarb down 2-1. Cobra looking to wrap it up and get the revenge in 3-2-1 Tetris. All right, so keep playing, players. We have a another stoppage there from Rhubarb, unfortunately. But keep playing. Eventually, things will come back up. You have to believe, right? You have to believe. We know Rhubarb got at least one Tetris in. Cobra, at 26 lines, has 121,000 points. So, Cobra, just play this out. It'll be fine. You can pause, Rhubarb. That's fine. This is friendlies. Pausing is okay. Cobra, just play it out. Just keep going. Just do your thing, Rhubarb. Don't worry. This is a friendly match, so it's all in good fun. We're just having a good time. Cobra 169, hey now. Wondering if it's an issue with the cam and the capture going at the same time. Cobra having a mess of a board now. I don't know what's happened. He will try to dig out of this at 177. We'll see if this board works out. Ooh, that looks like a bit of a misflip for Cobra. He does get the board somewhat fixed up. I don't know. This is a crazy monk ass thing. That's going to be a triple down on the right side. At 191, you can see that Rhubar's cam was kind of like acting up a bit, but he's back in order. It's fine. He's at 142, 30 lines in. He does make a suggestion. So, Cobra, if you want, don't have to do it, but if you want, when you get to a comfortable spot, if you like to pause for a brief few moments to let Rhubarb catch up to you in the line count, you may do so. That way it's not so much of a disparagement when going into the higher speed. So when you feel comfortable, be my guest, you can pause and take a break and let Rhubarb catch up. But if not, you can just keep playing and we'll play it through. It's fine. Tetris with the Cobra go to 268 at 82 lines. Rhubarb is at 192.45. Got a Tetris to go to 216 through 49, and another Tetris to go to 239. Cobra will pause and allow Rhubarb to start catching up. So Cobra's at 269 through 83 lines. Rhubarb with the better pace. So see how Rhubarb handles this, knowing that it was ahead in the line count, but Cobra has paused now to allow for the catch-up. And we're not talking about catch-up, Ty. We're talking about catch-up. Like catching up, not the condiment. Ty's probably running from the other room. Somebody say catch-up! I want catch-up! Just for Rhubarb, go to 312. You can see certainly a much better pace score. So, Cobra, when Rhubarb on your screen gets to, I would say, about 80 lines, that's when you may go ahead and start. Actually, about 80, because you're about to hit a Tetris there. I'll take it at 87 lines. So I'd say about 84 lines. When Rhubarb gets to 84 lines on your screen, you can go ahead and hit start. We're closing in on... There it is. There's a Tetris 85 lines in for Rhubarb. So, Cobra, you may go ahead and unpause. And you may continue. Well, that gets us back on pace. Gotta let you know that Rhubarb is crushing it right now. 406 at 90 lines to Cobra's 315 with a Darity Tetris on the left side. So it's about 90,000 point lead in favor of Rhubarb. Going to smash that Tetris to get over 100,000 point lead. And another long bar, another Tetris smashed for the vicious one. Draco in the chat says, I saw one too many ketchup chugs last weekend. They were all by Tyler. Constantine J says, Talapis, I've been to Texas many times. Got nothing on tropical Taiwan weather. Ooh, Taiwan weather. Kafka says, I'll play when I want to play. Kafka's cat is all talk, no walk. We know that already, so no shock there. Oh, Monsieur Kafka, when you're ready to fight, you know who to call first. Of course, it is the friendly's rite of passage to play Mart's first in your debuts, practically. 439 to 535, about 100,000 point lead still in favor of Rhubarb, but you know, Cobra has really moved things along nicely. A bit of a misrotation with the T-piece. Gonna lead Cobra to have to burn a little bit. Cannot use the long bar. The well was closed at the time. Looking for another one. Here it comes. Tetris for Cobra. Get one more in. Get us to about 480, 490 now. But we'll double in, and there's the Tetris after. 492 for Cobra. We're off and running. Rhubarb's already on level 20 at 576. Killer game for Rhubarb. He's looking to make sure we get to the decider before any other gaming about to happen. Got a lot more matches still to come. We got 5 more after this one. Doodle and Bendy going to go at it. Surprisingly, we're only about 8 minutes behind schedule from where they were supposed to start, so that's not bad. We're moving things along, and Doodle is here. We can count on Doodle for some easy sweeps. Oh, King, you're so savage to the Beepo Monkers. How could you say that to them? That hurts, man. That totally hurts. 574 for Cobra, 641 for Rhubarb. Rhubarb going to slam that T over to get the double. Tetris on the right. 671 to 604. King Cobra making the comeback with a slam of a Tetris. And some burns to keep this board under control. Rhubarb needing the J or the L. Gets the long bar instead and makes a long bar dependency. Long bar fills. Horizontal skim and a triple right after. The long bar engaged. Tetris, Rhubarb masterfully handling the board well at 7-11. No stopping for Slurpees here. Tetris again for Rhubarb to go to 741. Cobra at 645. Level 23 for Cobra. He will go to 24 now. The J will open the right. Nice adjustment of the T to get Tetris ready with the J and a Tetris thereafter. 680 for Cobra. 806 for Rhubarb. The chase is on. We got ourselves a banger of a game, number 4. Can you call it awesome? I'm going to hope we can. Let's do it. Tetris, Cobra, 808, Rhubarb, 903. 100,000 point lead has not diminished. It will certainly need to be settled in the 29 is what we're looking at. Cobra with a T-spin setup, but there's no T's available. Burning it away. We go to 27. Rhubarb slams another one. 951 to 845. No change, really. Another Tetris for Rhubarb. Cobra waiting for his bar. Here it comes. Bangarang. We go to level 28 on Rhubarb's side. Cobra. Another Tetris. They go to 917. Rhubarb has maxed another Tetris. They go to 859. It's 29 play. Let's go. Rumble. In this Tetris jungle. Cobra, top of the board. Kaka. 2 lines left. 1 line to burn. Rhubarb has topped out. Cobra, you got a chance. But the board won't allow it. The misdrops at the height. And he's done at 957. Vicious Rhubarb says game 4 is no more. Let's go to the Cider Boys to settle the CTWC rematch. GG's. You know, wondering, does that make him King's mean or King's man? That could be both. King's mean to Beepo Monkers because he never... I gotta do it in the Colin voice, excuse me. I'll do that in a moment. These players are ready to go. They're pros. Let's no delay. We gotta play. It's 3, 2, 1. Fantastic finale starts with Tetris. Now I can read Colin's nonsense here. Colin.
King's mean to Beepo Monkers because he never was asked to be one.
That's not true. I was the 69th member of the Beepo Monk Discord. Ryan Hamburger invited me. Says you're
nice. King's gonna be member 69. Hey now. What a meme. What a meme. What a meme.
That's a true story. He did invite me to be the 69th member. And then I did go to Beepo Monk. I was there. And then within a couple of days, I was like, this server sucks. So I left. Yeah, I've had enough Beepo Monk. Thank you. Lapis, of course, being kind of toxic here. Telling Cobra, have you tried rolling faster? Well, we'll see how fast Lapis can roll in our main event later tonight in probably about 2.5 hours. We got about 5 more matches to go. It's been a long night. This is match number 4 of 9. So we're about halfway. Our next match ain't going to make it easier. It's Doodle and Bendy. They're going to go one-on-one. The silver champion of CTWC, spoiler alert, in the house. That is Bendy One Streams. He won it all, defeating Titrus in the final. Bendy. Truly an outstanding win for him. And one with Tap, too. Bendy Tap. Apparently is super strong. So we'll see that against High Roller Doodle. That's coming up next, along with Doc Pie and Draco getting a rematch. Is that a CTWC rematch from the silver bracket? Not sure. I was told, let's fight again. So they can confirm if that's a CTWC silver bracket rematch. We're watching a CTWC gold rematch right now between these two. Marts and Roman will be the popcorn match of the evening. Then you got Dan V and Tetris Time going one-on-one in the double main event. And as the question here by Mahomes and Kelsey. Mahomes Kelsey 87. Wow. I had to look a little closer to read that. But yeah, it's Mahomes and Kelsey if you're a Chiefs fan, like our friend Cox Danny J. Who's in the main event match? That'll be the AV Geek and Lapis Lazuli. Those two are going to go one-on-one for the Twitch TV title. Championship on the line. It's coming up this evening. March will be the Divas bathroom match. Oof, Louis, that's brutal. We don't talk about that anymore. 322 for Rhubarb, 284 for Cobra. Cobra, tough board. S, T. We need a L of the J. The lumbar can work too. Now we really would love the J. Now we really would love the lumbar. This P sequence for Cobra is no bueno. He's rolling his heart out, but this is monkey's ass, man. Can he do it? I don't know what you can do. Oh, he got that roll of the lumbar. Oh, my God. Hangarang J is going to do him in. Cobra reset. Because he don't want anybody to see that score and board. Finished. Rhubarb, 387. It's more than enough. Forget about him. He's toast. You will survive game number 5. And take the game in the match. GG's. Going over to a winner's scene and congratulate our winner who has defeated the Phenoms champion tonight. Belt was not on the line. And King, you need to fix that camera angle. Come on. There he is. Let's get him on camera. There he is. The vicious Rhubarb. He don't look vicious, but his playing is certainly vicious. Pull no punches there, and he is victorious over our Phenoms champion. Congratulations to you, Rhubarb. Capture card and cam holding up right at the most important moment. So thank you for playing, and we'll see you next time. As he left, how dare you leave when we're giving you the winner scene? You rat bastard. Welcome in, Iris. You're the man, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for coming on over to the Kings channel. We're back on here. It's been ages. We got kicked out for the CTWC channel for the next couple of weeks, so we'll be over here this Friday and 2 Fridays from now. King will not be on next Friday. It is the princess' birthday, so King's got to go be a dad and celebrate. We're going to celebrate and party. But we can party up. It's time for this matchup. Doodle and Bendy. They're going to go one-on-one. After the King's ad break. Have we run any ad breaks here? No, we've not run any ad breaks. How can we? How could you, King? Why are you not running ad breaks on this channel, man? You let content slip. You let all the content slip, man. You're not getting paid if you don't hit the ad button. So I'm going to go do that. Because I'm going to go pay some bills. And then I'll be right back. with more Tetris action. Stay tuned. Let's go! Next match on the Friday Night Fights gets us the halfway marker of this show as we got a long one. Keep going. This is a roll versus tap match scheduled for a best of 5. Instructions, please. On the left-hand side is a roller that has made the CTWC the last couple of years. and certainly continues to excel to great heights, and perhaps can get over the hurdle of getting out of round 0. This is Beepo Monger Doodle. And on the right, the opponent used to be one of the best dancers and now trying to become an electric tapper. Apparently proved the point that they can do it all and has won the hearts of many